clock blinks 4, the streets are bare. A smoky tune hangs in the air. One vinyl spin, one final sigh, before the stars begin to die. Last jazz before dawn, soft and slow. A melody the moon would know. Notes like whispers in the dark, fading slow but leaving a mark. You held your cup, I held my breath. Between us hung the taste of death. No need to speak, the song was ours, dancing lightly through the hours. Last jazz before dawn, soft and slow. A melody the moon would know. Notes like whispers in the dark, fading slow but leaving a mark. The sky turns blue, the light creeps in, but I still hear where we had been. That quiet track, our secret sign, still plays in corners of my mind. Last jazz before dawn, now it's gone, but in my chest it lingers on. A silent chord we played as two, still waking with a morning hue. You stood there with that look again, the kind that speaks and might have been. No storm, no tears, just heavy skies. Another slow and sweet goodbye. One more slow goodbye. We tried to make it easy, not to cry, but every breath and every sigh still hurts like love that won't quite die. We say the same old gentle lines, I'll see you soon, though no one minds. We take the time to not let go, as if the silence doesn't show. One more slow goodbye. We try to make it easy, love that won't quite die. And though we've done this all before, it never feels like closing doors. Slow goodbye again. No need for reasons, just the end. We hold on less, but feel it more, and leave like waves that touch the shore. Sunday in my mind, soft and white, where coffee's warm and hearts don't hide. No rush, no clock, just open skies, and your memory that never says goodbye. There's no alarm, no need to run, just window light and morning sun. The world moves slow like drifting time, and I keep you in Sunday in my mind. Sunday in my mind, soft and wide, where coffee's warm and hearts don't hide. No rush, no clock, just open skies, and your memory that never says goodbye. The breeze rolls in, the curtains sway, I hum your song, it stays all day. No plans, no rules, just peace and tea, and the way you used to sit with me. Sunday in my mind, soft and wide, where coffee's warm and hearts don't hide. No rush, no clock, just open skies, and your memory that never says goodbye. Baby, real life pulls too fast, but here your love still seems to last. A place I go when I feel small, where you and I still have it all. Sunday in my mind, I see it clear. Your laugh, your hands, like you were near. No need for time to realign. I just returned to Sunday in my mind. You Kiss me once in morning light. The coffee warm, your grip just right. I tasted hope on lips so kind. Like cinnamon, it stayed behind. Cinnamon kisses, soft and slow. You never said, but I would know. The sweetest things don't need a name. They melt like stars without a flame. The air was filled with something sweet, like falling fire beneath our feet. Your hands were calm, your gaze sincere, and everything felt crystal clear. Cinnamon kisses, soft and slow. You never said, but I would know. The sweetest things don't need a name. They melt like stars without a flame. Now when the breeze turns warm and round, I hear your voice without a sound. Your kiss remains a tender thread that ties my heart to words unsaid. Cinnamon kisses, still I find their scent in corners of my mind. They live in sips of spiced delight and hold me close on quiet nights. You didn't leave all at once. It came in pieces, quiet and blunt. A fading smile, a distant gaze, the kind of loss that slowly stays, slower than goodbye. You slipped away like evening light at end of day. No door was closed, no final line. You just stopped showing up in time. Your coat still hangs behind the chair. I breathe it in, you're almost there. But empty cups and quiet air remind me you're no longer where. Slower than goodbye, you slipped away like evening light at end of day. No doors closed, no final line. You just stopped showing up in time. I waited for a clear end, a broken word, a line to bend, but silence said what hearts can't hide, that love was gone but never died. just echo soft and reasons why. Lavender skies above the quiet town. Street lights flicker, no one around. I sip my tea, the night's still warm. In this hush I feel safe from harm. Your scent, but not your care. The jazz plays slow in the corner light, and I dream of you through this gentle night. Sweater still hangs by the door. I haven't touched it since you swore that distance might be what we need, but silence blooms like evening sea. Scent, but not your care. The jazz plays slow in the corner light, and I dream of you through this gentle night. Maybe love's a faded song that lingers sweet then moves along, but in this moment, soft and still, you're here with me and always will. Late night lavender haunting every room, still hear your laugh in the quiet bloom. The jazz plays on a whispered tune, and I fall asleep beneath the moon. We found a room with no clock on the wall, no ticking hands, no time to call. The curtains swayed, the light was low, and nothing told us where to go. A room with no clock, just you and me, floating in quiet, endlessly. No future chase, no looking back, just moments falling off the track. The world outside kept spinning fast, but here we laugh stillness last. No buzzing phone, no broken line, just every breath of yours and mine. A room with no clock, just you and me, floating in quiet, endlessly. No future chase, no looking back, just moments falling off the track. They say that love is marked by time, but ours was built in a softer rhyme. No need to measure, rush or prove, just feeling what we're meant to move. A room with no clock, and still it stays inside my heart on quiet days. A gentle pause, a silent love, forever held in that room with no cloud. The room was quiet, lights turned low, and curtains started moving slow. The wind had found its way inside. It carried thoughts I used to hide. Curtains moving slow like time. In this stillness you were mine. The world can rush, the clocks can go, but here it's soft and sweet and slow. The fabric danced without a sound, while all the noise stayed underground. And in that hush I felt you near, though you've been gone a silent year. Curtains moving slow like time. In this stillness you were mine. The world can rush, the clocks can go, but here it's soft and sweet and slow. We said goodbye, but never loud. You vanished gently like a cloud. Curtains moving slow, still true. They move like how I think of you. No need for more, no need to know. Just this breeze and curtains slow. I see the lights beyond the trees, flickering slow with evening's breeze. They're far away but feel so near, like voices that I used to hear. Faraway lights calling me back to memories fading, leaving no track. I reach for them but never quite can hold those distant summer lights. They shimmer soft behind the hill, a thousand thoughts I can't keep still. I wonder if you see them too, and think of nights I spent with you. Faraway lights calling me back to memories fading, leaving no track. I reach for them but never quite can hold those distant summer lights. Some things stay just out of you, like quiet echoes left by you. Faraway lights, quiet and low, they guide me places I used to know. Even if they fade from sight, I still believe in faraway lights. No final word, no last embrace, just silence filling up the space. The lights dim low, the evening sighs, and something soft inside me dies. Quiet ends like this, no fight, just fading footsteps in the night. No need for tears, no looking back, just letting go along the track. We didn't try to hold the flame, no blame to give, no one to name. It simply slipped from hand to hand, like sea foam melting into sand. Quiet ends like this, no fight, just fading footsteps in the night. No need for tears, no looking back, just letting go along the track. Sometimes the end is not a fall, it's just the hush that says it all. Quiet ends like this, it seems, like gently waking from old dreams. And though it hurts, I feel it's right to say goodbye without a lie. Lights are low on empty street. My footsteps echo soft repeat. No one beside, no voice to share. Just quiet thoughts in evening air. Walking back alone tonight, beneath the pale and steady light. No need to rush, no need to hide. Just letting go with every stride. The city fades behind my shoes, and in the dark I feel no blues. Just memories like passing trees that drift away on summer breeze. Walking back alone tonight, beneath the pale and steady light. No need to rush, no need to hide. Just letting go with every stride. It's not about the end or start, just finding space to hold my heart. Walking back alone, I find the world is softer in my mind. With every step I understand alone can mean I'm in command. We sat for hours, not a sound, just the ticking clock and thoughts unbound. No need for words, no place to go, but something stirred so soft, so slow, where the silence ends. Love begins in quiet hearts and subtle grins. The moment breaks, the stillness bends, and I find you where silence ends. You reached for me without a plan, no speech prepared, just touch of hand. It said more than a phrase could do. 1,000 truths all wrapped in you. Where the silence ends, love begins in quiet hearts and subtle grins. The moment breaks, the stillness bends, and I find you where silence ends. where silence ends, where the silence ends. I hear the things you never spoke but held near. No need to shout, no need to mend. I'm home with you where silence ends. The lamp burns low, the shadows lean, the night has swept the world so clean, and here I sit in silence deep with one small light I couldn't keep. Last light in the room, so warm, a gentle hush before the storm. No voices left, no plans to make, just what remains when moments break. The window hums a quiet breeze, the air is still, my thoughts at ease, the stories pause, the pages bare, but something calm is hanging there. Last light in the room, so warm, a gentle hush before the storm. No voices left, no plans to make, just what remains when moments break. Some endings glow instead of fade, like whispers softly left unsaid. Last night in the room tonight will dim and take away the fight, and though it leaves a gentle gloom, I'll find myself in that last room. I lit a candle near the sill. The world outside was calm and still. The pen was slow, the words were few, but every line was meant for you. Night letters I never sent, words I fold but never end. In every pause your name remains, carried softly through the window pane. Quiet hum of distant cars, the silence wrapped around the stars. And in my room I stayed awake for all the hearts we didn't break. Night letters I never sent, words I fold but never end. In every pause your name remains, carried softly through the window pane. Maybe someday you'll feel the breeze that held my thoughts and memories. Night letters, soft and small, they never reached you after all. But in the dark, I still believe some words find those who need to breathe. You didn't ask, you didn't speak, you only sat beside my wing, and trembling thoughts I couldn't name, but you stayed still, and not for fame. Quietly, you stayed with me, like moonlight touching silently. No words, no plans, no need to say. You held my night, then slipped away. The air was thick with things unsaid, the weight of tears I hadn't shed, but you were there, and that was all. A steady hand when I would fall. Quietly, you stayed with me, like moonlight touching silently. No words, no plans, no need to say. You held my night, then slipped away. And in that silence, I could find a space to breathe, a softer mind. Quietly, you stayed so near. No answers, just the gift of here. I'll never lose what you conveyed. The night you simply softly stayed. She stood beneath the cafe awning, rain tapping out a gentle warning. No umbrella, no rush, no fear, just humming low for all to hear. She hummed in rain, like time stood still, a tune so soft it bent my will. The world went gray, then felt brand new, because she hummed and I just knew. No words were said, no names were shared, but something in her song declared that hearts can speak in notes alone, and strangers feel like coming home. She hummed in rain, like time stood still, a tune so soft it bent my will. The world went gray, then felt brand new, because she hummed and I just knew. I've heard that sound 1,000 ways, but not like that. On rainy days, it echoed through my ribs and bone, and stayed with me when I walked home. She hummed in rain, then turned to go, left footprints in the afterglow. No melody could feel the same, since she hummed softly in the rain. The sun slipped low, the edges bled with colors words had never said. The golden faded into blue, and then indigo broke through. Sky turning indigo so slow, like secrets only night could know. I watched it change without a sound, as all the busy world unwound. The stars were shy, still pale, the evening calm, a softened trail, and in that hue I felt release, as if the light had whispered peace. Sky turning indigo so slow, like secrets only night could know. I watched it change without a sound, as all the busy world unwound. There's magic in that in between, where what was fades and what will be is unseen. Sky turning indigo tonight takes all I held and makes it light, and its depth I seem to know the quiet truth that shadows grow. The sun gave in, the sky turned pale, the winds returned without a tail. The streets were warm, but not the same. The night had gently stilled the flame. After the heat wave we exhaled, the quiet came and nothing failed. The world felt light, the sky was white, and I could breathe from deep inside. The walls had held the day too long, but now they hum a softer song. No more the weight of burning light, just open windows through the night. After the heat wave we exhaled, the quiet came and nothing failed. The world felt light, the sky was white, and I could breathe from deep inside. Sometimes it takes a storm to pass to find the stillness that will last. After the heat wave something stayed, the hush, the peace, the silence made. And in the dark I understood how even heat gives way to good. I walked alone down painted streets where silence and old laughter meet. The walls held tones of soft regret in shades my heart can quite forget. Pastel memory lane, so faint, so wide, where moments fade but never hide. I see your smile in window pane and feel you near in gentle rain. A breeze that carried your perfume, a whisper in an empty room. The shops are closed, the lights are low, but every step still seems to know. Pastel memory lane, so faint, so wide, where moments fade but never hide. I see your smile in window gentle rains. I don't go there to chase the past. Just let it brush me as I pass. Some colors stay, though time has flown. They bloom where quiet seeds are sown. Pastel memory lane, I roam through echoes that still feel like home. Not lost, just soft in tone and hue. That tender road once walked with you. Steam rising slow from my morning cup. The rain taps soft like it won't let up. I sit alone by the cafe glass, watching memories quietly pass. Warm coffee blues in a cloudy hue, thinking too much, missing you. Bittersweet sips of yesterday. You left, but your song chose to stay. Your laugh still lingers in empty chairs. The jukebox hums like you're still there. Pages turning in a book unread, but every line recalls what you said. Warm coffee blues in a cloudy hue, thinking too much, missing you. Bittersweet sips of yesterday. You left, but your song chose to stay. Maybe I'm fine, or maybe not, but I find you in every thought. Some stories never truly close. They just live on where no one knows. Warm coffee blues, still holding tight to moments lost in morning light. The jazz plays on